Hot radio.
All right, everybody, let's all gather round.
This is
Hot radio. Hot radio. Hot radio.
6 minutes to make your coffee. Well, get on with it then.
this is
Don't know what happened there. First question for FT8. What does the FT stand for in FT8? That one is actually the creator's name. It's Frankie Taylor. Frankie Taylor design, apparently. How many watts can you put into a HF360 before the on melt? I've got no idea. Wait a minute. You can answer it. You melted it? Apparently the HF360 is rated for 400 watts. How many did you put into it? And have you put a video up on it? Melted at 150 watts on... yeah. FT8 requires a much lower power than the maximum rating. So it's a case of when you rate it on, you also need to check the constant signal for it. And there will be a cumulative effect as well. I mean, one of the reasons I always go for antennas that are rated far higher, but 150 watts I would have thought would have been okay. A little warm, but okay. I mean, with me, I'm limited to the 10 watts, so almost any antenna is safe for me. I know my previous one was T2FD.
Energizing.
I don't know why I did that. Apparently, I've still got a couple of bugs on the system. My previous antenna, the T2FD, that was rated at 150 watts for normal use, but only 75 for continuous wave forms like FT8 or even CW. So you have to watch that. Let's go over to the screen and start up the FT8. Computer, begin FT8. Computer's deciding not to work with me today. Computer, start FT8.
Starting FT8 system. FT8 system ready.
Am I planning to do the intermediate? Yes. Not sure exactly when, but I do the intermediate and eventually the full license. I will go through. I've certainly got almost all the knowledge I need for the intermediate. The full license, it looks really complicated to me. Yeah. What do you think about this direct to full option that people are going on about? The chairman at my club actually did all three in one go, all within a matter of months of each other. There's a lot of people who've got the foundations at the moment that are just not progressing and is not sure why. To be honest, for the moment, I think it's a good thing. With the solar cycle on the increase, they're going to get more and more use out of the radios as we get closer to it. And then once it actually reaches a peak, they're going to be addicted to it severely. So, and after the peak starts fading, they're going to need that extra power. Yeah, I have been told there are some of the foundations that are running more than the 10 watts that are allowed. There's no need for it, in my opinion. I mean, the first year... Well, the first 6 months that I was on, that I was licensed and actually on the air, I actually managed to gain the club's highest certificate for the most number of contacts in different countries. Since then, there are a couple of new members that I'm finding it hard to beat because of the damage done to me previous antenna. I'm actually finding it hard to catch up with them at the moment. So I don't think I'll be catching up to them anytime soon. Maybe next year. Yeah, I have heard of a couple of full license holders running a little extra. Well, the thing they need to learn first is how to minimize the effects of interference to others. 10 watts gives them that chance. The 50 watts gives them a little bit more practice to get better before they go to the 400 watts. And eventually they'll be ready to go around the international circuit where they're using the 1500. So I bet there's some Americans that are using more than 1500. While we're talking about power, one thing that's always confused me about FT8, it's called a low signal mode and not a low power mode. People can use as much power as they're licensed for on FT8 and still not be breaking the guidelines on it. I don't know what warrants a low signal. Yeah, if you can make the contact on the lower power, I say stick with the lower power if you can make the contact. Let's see if we can give you an example here. Just bring that to the front so you can see I'm not cheating. Well, at the moment, it doesn't look as though anyone's actually hearing me. But if I go over to PSK Reporter, you can see there's a couple of stations that are. One in France and looks like one in Croatia. Unfortunately, I can't hear them, so I can't make the QSO. Let's try the other side, see if there's any. Yeah, in that particular instance, to hear, for me to be able to hear and get QSO with them two, it's not more power on the output that I need. I need a preamp on boosting on the signal coming in. Now that would be good. You know, a lot of rigs do have a good preamp on them. Considering I'm using a G90, it's limited. The worst thing we're going on here. YouTube might be struggling at the moment. No, I'm afraid it's not my computer. It is actually the broadband that's causing the problem. I'll have to get that upgraded. Oh. See you in a bit, Stu. 73. Now, one of the best things I think with Grid Tracker is this column here, where it says spot. To get it, you just right click and put a tick in spot. This will actually tell you, out of all the people that you can hear, it tells you which ones can hear you. So it tells you the ones that you've got a chance of getting a contact with. Doesn't seem to be getting any success on that side. So try the other side of the band for a bit. Chasing a wasp out.
Oh, hell no!
It doesn't look like I'm getting anything on the 15 meters. Give 17 a try. Anyone else got any questions or comments? I do hate it when you change bands and you find everyone's on a different set on the numbers. Okay, let's give this 17 a try. Not a lot of people on it, but that was quick. The Russian didn't give me his grid location, but I can get it anyway. I just click the magnifying glass here. There it is. Click on there, and then I can paste grid location. According to this, he's actually around Moscow area. He's showing KO82. Oh, don't know why. Oh, if anyone's wondering what the blue cup is beside me, or game thing, whatever it is, it's actually a tip jar. So any tips I get, activate that. You get to play a little bit of a game rather than just seeing a coin drop into a glass. It's also supposed to bring up some sort of dance moves. Don't know how well that's going to work, but the other thing is, if anyone subscribes while I'm live on stream, it automatically says hello. Oh. I've got a French guy that can hear me. Not very well, but he heard me. And he's gone off as lost him. So one of the biggest things to watch out for, people that are calling CQ, fine. If it's a 73, some people will jump in on that. But the problem there is you don't know whether they're calling CQ, CQDX, CQ worldwide, or whatever. Also, in Europe, practically every country that you want to make contact with, you've got to remember they're in Europe, and when they're calling CQDX, they want outside of Europe, even though DX only means long distance. How much is long distance? How long's a piece of string? Same question. But for FT8, when people use CQDX, they are always asking for a different continent. I don't know if the same rule applies to the VHF and UHF frequencies, but I know it does actually apply to all the HF frequencies. Let's face it, on VHF and UHF, sometimes getting outside the backyard is long distance. I've got somebody calling CQ there. And you see they can hear me. Unfortunately, they can only hear me at -19, so they might not actually hear me coming back to them. It says it's been 5 minutes since they heard me. I'll give them a few tries. No, the signal's just stopped. Let's go back to calling CQ. In fact, switch sides on the bands. And another coffee. Apparently my girlfriend's been reprogramming my computer. Not sure about this. Computer, coffee, double strong, double sweet.
What? Are your arms broken or something? Stop being so lazy and do it yourself while I entertain our viewers. I do all the work anyway.
This is
Hot Radio. All right, everybody, let's all gather round.
This is
Hot Radio. Hot Radio. Hot Radio.
Oh. Cheers. Oh, it looks like the stream's gone back to a healthy state. I think I'll still get the upgrade to the broadband, just to be on the safe side. You can always count on the Italians and Germans to hear you. I'll lay you any odds. They're all using Messi and Poloni coax and massive antennas. Oh, yeah. Good quality preamps and burners to boot. Sorry, amplifiers. Give it a couple of minutes on this band and see what 20 meters is like. Normally kind of rammed, so 20 meters I'll normally switch to FT4. FT8 seems to be the most popular out of the two, even though FT4 is faster. FT4 uses a slightly wider bandwidth. You're only talking about an extra 10 hertz. With it being so fast, I'm surprised it's not actually more popular. Oh, another Russian. Looks like he's in Europe, barely. Heard me well, though. Didn't hear me say 73, though. Rather than just going silent, the best things to do, re-enable your FT8, you transmit, until you actually hear the 73, or you get a silent gap like that. I'm a bit surprised he's not sent the 73. But he has stopped transmitting. Now I just got to clear his call sign out of there. Toggle the transmit so it goes back to the full map. Right, let's just change to the FT4 mode. Do a little bit on there. Seems there may be some activity on 15. Yeah, another Russian. Why not? It doesn't look like the Russian's hearing me. Well, there's another signal just started and appears to be a stronger signal. No, it's in France. Let's give them a try. The signal's fading in and out. Looks like the 15 minutes is not very stable for me. Also not hearing me. Let's try the 20. Go to 20 meters. Why not? Play this out. Get ready to call CQ. Oh yeah, there's definitely some good strong signals there, so somebody will hear me. I'm in the clear, so it's enabled to transmit. That was quick. But that's FT4. FT4 needs to be made a lot more popular. Let's just see 73 coming through. And with FT8, if it's only one or two people on a particular band, I have a tendency of switching to one that's a little bit busier. Then you get down to 20 meters, and on FT8, there's normally very little room, if any. FT4, even if there's one person on the band, I'll attempt the QSO. Doesn't take that long. A really strong signal there from Slovenia, but he's not calling CQ or even hearing me. I'll have to get one of my cups as well. Call him anyway. Not everyone sets the reporting up to report it to PSK reporter. Oh, he is reporting. Just a bit of a delay there for some reason. Let's give Spain a try. Oh, great. Spain stopped transmitting. Hey, Hungary. Oh, all right. Spain did hear me. What about Finland? Oh, gone past the hour. Yeah, if you do have any questions about FT8, FT4, feel free to post them in the comments. And if you have any ideas for future streams, please feel free to let me know those in the comments as well. In the meantime, I'll catch you on the air.